Okay, the next step in the Puzzle Cube project, after you've drawn as many different single part pieces as you can, is to actually draw a completed puzzle. And to do that, we're going to go to page 5 of our direction sheet. And pages 5, 6, and 7 all have this same matrix drawn on it, and it just shows all of the pieces of one of these puzzles. And it's been sliced into 3 sections, and the reason it's sliced is because when I look at this, if I were to draw this exactly as I see it here, I can't see most of the pieces. I can't see what's in the middle, and I can't see the back and the bottom. So isometric sketches are very good for looking at the front, right, and top, but unfortunately, we can't see what's behind it. So what we've done in this drawing is we've sliced it. And the pieces will be drawn across those slices. And the first piece we're going to draw is going to be this red piece. And it's basically just an L shape. And so it's going to look something like this. And to draw this, I'm going to come over to the side here. And I'm going to draw 3 cubes, because this is comprised of 3 stacked cubes. And the cubes are just this size. And there are 3 on this side. And then there's 2 that extend and actually form the L. So I'm going to draw that. And that's my L shape. Now the next piece I'm going to draw is the green piece. And the green piece just wraps around that red piece, so I'm going to pop that out of there. And it looks like this. And it will be, as I said, just kind of wrapping around the red piece. And that's the top part of this. 2 cubes here, 3 cubes there. But there is a little cube that extends straight down. And when I put this back in the assembled cube, you'll see that that little leg there touches the red. So that's my green piece, essentially wrapped around the red piece. The next piece I'm going to draw is the blue piece, and the blue piece just kind of runs along the back edge behind the green piece. So I'll pull that out. Blue piece looks like this. It has 2 pieces here, and then it extends back and actually completes the top side of this. And then if I look at it from the back, there's actually 2 pieces down along this level. I'm going to do one more. And then as I look back in my normal isometric view, it has a little part that protrudes towards me, or towards the front at any rate. And that will be this, the centermost point of my little puzzle. And when I put that back in, that's what I see. Now I have two pieces left. One is a natural piece and one is a very light green piece. And two things about that. One is the natural piece we will leave to the end, and we won't actually color it in. We'll just leave it white. The light green piece, I don't really have a light green. I have a yellow pencil that I'm going to use. And that actually butts up to the red piece right here, and then runs all the way to the back of the puzzle, and then has a little L turn on it. So I'll draw that right now, again with a yellow pencil. Butts up to the red, runs straight back, and then does a little L shape. So that's this piece, my light green piece. Now if I look, I still have one piece left. And that's that natural colored one, and that natural colored piece is exactly as it's shown in my diagram here. So I'm going to assemble that again. And now you will design two drawings, or two puzzles. And those will be drawn on pages 6 and 7. There are a couple things you need to consider. One is you need 5 parts, and only 5 parts. Can't have more, can't have less. Each part must be unique. No two parts can be the same. Each part is made up of 3 to 6 of the 1-inch cubes. So you have 3 to 6 of these little guys for each one of these parts. There is one other thing that might be helpful, and that is that when you begin drawing, don't color immediately, because the first few pieces are going to go in pretty simply, but when you get down to the end, you may find that your last 2 pieces don't work, or even just your last piece doesn't work. And in that event, you're going to have to do a lot of erasing. So it's a good idea, if I want, for instance, to make a little L-shaped piece here on the back edge, and I want it to be blue, I'm just going to do B, 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 B. Now I've drawn a little blue piece, and if I want to go to green next, I'll do G. Now, if for some reason I find out when I get to the end of my puzzle that, hey, that doesn't work, it's very easy for me to erase this. Okay? So I can come in and I can change that if I need to. If I've already colored this in, and then I find out, hey, that doesn't work, then it's a little bit more of a problem. Okay, so you're doing 2 of your own unique designs.